All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Awaken to Happiness Now Global Series. Thank you so much for being here with us today. If you're here with us live, welcome, welcome. If you're watching on the replay, awesome. And if you are watching on the replay on YouTube, please do subscribe so that you can take advantage of all the current shows, all the previous shows, all the shows coming up. It is my deepest wish, desire, and intention to bring forward to you these wonderful speakers who are sharing their wisdom, their teachings, their experiences, their processes, their clearings and healings and readings, etc., so that we can all thrive, so that we can all awaken to happiness now. And so today, my dear friend Marlenea Johnson is back with us, and we're going to be talking about Year of the Wood Snake, Effortless Empowerment, and Gems of Protection. So some of what we're going to talk about today is how to tap into the positive energy of 2025, the Year of the Wood Snake, how to eliminate energy vampires, attachments, other people's energy, how to be healthier, happier, and high vibing, how wearing the Effortless Empowerment Gems will be the only solution you'll really ever need, plus how to transform your home into a sanctuary of balance and beauty, how to optimize your living space, how to improve your energy flow, how to align your surroundings with your goals, and of course, always so much more. So if you don't know Marlenea, she's been with us many, many times for years now. We love having her. It's always a high vibe call. And just for those of you who may not know, she is your prosperity advisor. She's self-taught, internationally known. She's a master manifestor, an abundant life coach, a motivational speaker, a classical Feng Shui advisor, a light worker, intuitive energy healer, and a clairvoyant angel channeler. Born with the innate ability to connect and commune with the divine, she walks with the angels, helping thousands of conscious beings manifest the life of their dreams through an array of her golden key energetic processes. You will find her speaking on global platforms such as this, hosting her own radio show, producing music, teaching and training individuals and large groups of people daily. She is the creator of her own universe, and Marlenea has assisted over 35,000 people worldwide. I'm sure more than that by now. So everyone, please join me in welcoming Marlenea back to the show. Marlenea, welcome.
Oh, hi, everyone. It's a really windy day here today. So you're having snow there, you can have it. I have your boots here if you want them. When I used to live in New York, I had to have boots. So I brought them down here in case I had to go back there. But here it's been, cold. And then it would be like today is around 80. So it went from 50 to 80. And I was like, and you guys are all bundling up, and I'm like, oh, I'm so thankful I'm in the sunshine state. But today we want to talk a lot about what's going on right now. And everyone on the planet is feeling the fire energy. We've been feeling it since 2020 sneaking in. And this year is the year of the fantastic wood snake, which I am the wood snake. And the wood snake resides in the money corner of everyone's home. So think about being a wood snake and residing in the money corner. So when I thought about that, I said, no wonder why I can manifest money, right? For people, for myself, it's been an incredible journey. I learned a lot. As you remember, Shefali, probably from the first or second call you ever had, I was on there. I was a listener, I was a purchaser, I was a learner. And yeah, and in the meantime, I didn't have any idea that I was doing feng shui. All I thought was, is there a note on my head? People keep coming to me with their problems my whole life. And I'm like, there's got to be a note on my head. I would be anywhere and they just walk up to me. Do you know what he did? Do you know what he said? I'm like, who are you? And I would, support them. And sometimes I would see them again and they'd say, it worked. And I'm like, what worked? And who are you? Because I had forgotten. And now when I'm on, the podcasts or telesummits or TV, people just come in and they listen and they learn stuff and they change. Like they come in sad and upset and we have them laughing by the end of the call. And I like working with you, Shefali, because we are both the water element, which is flowing. It's nice and flowing. We feel their energy. Believe me, everyone. We feel your energy, and it's not always fun. So today, I'm I want to talk to mostly the empaths, which all of us are, the people that work with, others in any capacity. Okay, you could be a healer, a host, a, coach, a person that has to go to work, a nurse, a doctor, a teacher, a trainer, a motivator, a housewife with a bunch of kids, then you become the empath and you feel into the energy of everyone else. Sometimes the problem comes when you are the sympathetic empath, where you take on their problem, you take on their energy. I was doing that, right? And the person would get well, or their situation would change, and I'd have their aches and pains until I realized what was going on, or their problem would come at me. And one of my teachers said, "Oh, you got caught in a blast." And I'm like, "What's the blast?" And they're like, "Oh, well, the universe was trying to get them to work on their self, and they came to you knowing that you could shift it out quickly. So the universe said, you take the blast." So I was taking their problems on and wondering, why is my life going from up here to down here? And then I thought, oh, I worked with a client like that. Let's clear that. So I'm learning, right? And I'm like, no more taking on anybody's energy, So when we were on the last call, I showed everybody, to zip up your energy field, turn off your empathic, which will go that way. But that's one step. But when we're in 2025 year of the wood snake, we want to basically tap into that energy. And what is the energy? The overall energy is basically transformation, right? Renewal. We're all going into a renewal state. And it's a time where we have effortless. Think about it. Now, for the past 20 years, we'll say, we're all working with our hands in some capacity. We're all working with hands somewhere on a job or whatever, changing diapers, whatever it was. And then this, period comes in at period 9, shifting in. And now we're going into effortlessness. We have flying cars. We have cars that drive on their own. We have AI that's writing up everybody's books and doing the work for them. And we're getting lazy. So I don't want to be the lazy group. I like to do my own emails and my own thing. I don't like text messaging too much. I'd rather pick up the phone and say hello or connect face to face with people. So it's a little difficult for me for the shifting. And I got some people arguing with me. Oh, just let AI write it. I'm like, no, I want to use my brain so it doesn't fizzle out. I don't know how everyone else feels about that, but the effortlessness energy is good for a lot of, innovation. We see a lot of technology coming out, which is great. We see medicine, right? Things that are working for people now. All these cures are coming out, oh, it's just amazing, some of the stuff, but it's also a little scary to get in a car that's going to take you somewhere with nobody driving. I'm like, no, I'm not the first one to test that. Thank you. But the period is bringing forth new beginnings and opportunities for all of us to advance our skills and learning. So it's good to take up a lot of different courses that you never took before. It's illuminating our path towards harmony and wealth. So we need to tap into the harmony and the wealth and stay grounded, right? But I was thinking, how did I do this when I was coming through? Because I was really feeling the opposing energy to mine. And I'm like, oh no, I can't be up all night. You know what I mean? Tossing and turning in pain, wearing a, pain patch and all this. And I thought that's enough. Also having problems like they would have. And I'm like, how do you get rid of that? Well, I ended up walking into the store that sold like, it was called like the Rock Zone store. And I'm like, okay, so I went there and they had like sage and, candles and scents and things like that. And then I turned my head and they had these huge They were really huge. I could stand in them, almost sit down in them. Sound bowls. So I said to the lady, I said, what are they? Because I'm all new to that. And she said, oh, they're sound healing bowls. I said, and what's that? So she explained. I said, how does it work? Well, she had 4 of them. They were all labeled with something. Like, this is that bowl. And I remember the chakra bowl the most because it was really powerful. Well, she played them all. And we're in this loud mall, and there's people screaming and kids crying and whatever. And you could hardly hear yourself. So she plays them all, and she gets the chakra bowl. And I said, that's the one. And I knew it weighed a good 50 pounds, and I couldn't get it home. And I'm like, do you have a delivery service? I need that in my house. Well, when she started playing it, she played it for 10 minutes. The entire hallway of the mall got super quiet. I said, that's what we need. We need sound bowls. So in talking with the, how do you, eliminate energy, vampires, attachments, right? And the other people's energy, it could be using a sound bowl, right? A sound bowl works great. I've had it on a summit where we could actually play them. And when I was playing them, this lady, her lungs opened up. She could breathe. And the little girl in the room with her was about 9. And she said, oh my Lord, my chakras just opened. And I'm like, this is great, because they lived in a studio apartment and there was a lot of things going on. And the lady was sick and she's taking care of her granddaughter. And I'm like, the little girl at 9, amazed me that she's like, my energy center is just opened. How amazing, right? I'm like, oh. And I said, okay, so I put them in a, file. I put the sound bowls in there and I play them myself throughout the house. And I'm like, these work because there's a lot of, energy coming from the collective, from the neighbors, right? From even the ground. Our ground is talking now. And I'm like, ooh, so this year is wood and fire element. And we can see that, everybody. We can see that wood feeds fire. And we can see that there's a lot of different fires taking place. And the fire energy stirs up people's anger, right? Frustration, anxiety. I'm seeing that a lot in my clients. They have a lot of anxiety. But we also see the physical fires. We have seen planes, lately, boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, okay, so, you're looking at that energy of that, wood and fire, and we're not seeing a lot of the metal element this year. So I'm saying, oh, I got to bring in some metal element for people, and I'm saying, how can I do that? How can I make it effortless for people? And I'm sitting here, I'm like, what do I do? What did I do? And I'm taking myself through it. Over the months, I've been real quiet because I've been working on my creativity. And I started to create. And I said, this will work. And I ordered all these supplies. They've been coming in. And I started to sit down and I was like, okay, now let's create what we need for the women, for the men, for our home. Because I work with, clients of, any walk of life. It doesn't matter what your beliefs are, any of that. There's no judgment. And I work with the home. Because if I only work with your home, you're still carrying that old energy. If I work with the person, but not the home, all right, and they get clear, but their home isn't, the energy stays or it gets right back on. And I'm like, no, I have to do both. And I learned that through the years of moving so much. And my family would always leave me at the new place. We're going to leave you here. You clean it. We'll go get the stuff and start bringing it in and you set it up. I didn't know I was doing, Feng Shui. And Cinderella got to pick her own room. And I'm like, okay. So I would set up, the house as much as I could. And, then I grew up and I started doing house cleaning, physical house cleaning. My business was really great. And then I was cleaning restaurants, bars, all kinds of places, daycare centers. And I'm like, this is amazing. And then I got into the energy of the home and I'd walk in a house and I'm like, oh, I don't feel good in here. We've all had that where you go somewhere and you're like, I don't want to be in here. Or you go into somewhere else and you're like, I love this place. I love this store. I like going to so-and-so's house. You know, it's fun there. It's exciting. So, you know, we have to bring a balance into our home. And you that own dogs, all right, you see their tail and it's doo, 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 that is cleaning the atmosphere. That's the way I think about it. Think about your dog. He's happy, right? And his tail's doo, doo, doo. When he's sad, it's down, it's under, and that's a sign that the energy's nasty. Now, let me just share this with you again. Cats and dogs are empaths and they're healers. Okay. So a cat likes negative energy. Those of you that have cats, all right, this one's for you. A cat will sit in a negative area, a negative spot. It could be on your lap. They will jump off and take a bath when they can't take the negative energy anymore. They are healers. They are taking your negative emotion, sucking it into their energy field and being a little empathic, you know, healers. And then they jump off and take a bath and clean themselves. Now, a dog is the opposite. A dog will growl or bark if it sees an energy that it doesn't like. All right, it could be a person. Their energy is off and it's scaring them. So they'll growl. And then another thing is a dog will not lay down in your home where there's a negative portal of energy, right? And if it does, it's usually at night with the owners or whatever. If they're real negative and nasty, whatever, the dog has to lay down. And it feels like I need to protect these people. So think about that if you own a pet and watch them. Where's the dog laying down? Where's he not going to? That's where we need to cure that, you know, area in the home. And a cat is the opposite. Look where your cat is in your home and say, that cat likes that chair over there. There's something going on with that chair, all right, or whatever. And then you can cleanse that, you know, area. You know, you'll know better now. There's a little tip for today. You know, so we want to, you know, look at the overall energy of you today, everyone, and look at your, you know, environment, right? How is your environment feeling for you? Do you feel, you know, down when you come in, energized? You know, how do you feel? All right. Let me ask this question, but let's raise our physical hands, not the other, so we don't overwhelm Shefali, but raise your physical hand if you are an empath, okay, of any kind. If you feel other people's energy, right? I'm there. All right, good. And raise your hand if you feel right now that someone else's energy is stuck to yours. You feel someone else's energy might be stuck to yours. Just raise your hand. There's no judgment here. All right. And raise your hand if you feel like you're feeling the like energy from the universe, kind of like it's coming down on you. You feel heavy, you feel drained, exhausted, depleted. All right. Like maybe it's zapping your energy, like an energy vampire. If you're that, raise your hand because you're the ones that the universe called to the call mostly today. The ones who know that they feel other people's energy or energy in spaces. And you're one of those healers that go in a place and heal. Well, I know that I have to have something other than a sound bowl when I go to Walmart. I can't carry my sound bowl into Walmart and clear the, you know, energy. So I said, can you imagine you're in a store just nonchalant and you don't know nothing about energy and I come walking through with a big sound bowl and a bing, bing. You would put me away. Here comes a white coat. So I thought, I can't do that there. I can't walk over to my neighbor's house and do it there. I can do it here. And, you know, at a person's house that says, bring your sound bowl. But we need something else. We need to have some protection form and we need to stay grounded. And it's really hard to stay grounded with this fire energy, burning everything down in our lives to bring us forward to renewal, to the next level. And, you know, a lot of people are, you know, having a hard time because what's happening is the energy is saying, move out of that energy so we can do this in your life. And they're having a hard time of letting go of the emotions that are attached to a story. And, you know, if you're here with a story today, you're not alone. Everybody's got a story. This is why, you know, they did it, he did it, she said it. Okay. And we have to look at what is the emotion you feel about that. That's what needs to heal. So when the fire is coming at you and the old thoughts are coming up, that's what this year is all about. Last year, it was everybody wants to move, right? They want to move. They want to go somewhere. They want to do something else. Change jobs, move out of that house or apartment, get a new one, you know, get new friends. That's how the energy was. This year, we're going yin in. So last year was a yang energy. This is a yin. So yin means go within, heal, shift, change, transformation. So you're going to go through some fire, not fun, and a snake. If you think about the snake is on the ground. They're at the root of the problem. And a snake has a goal, and they'll focus on the goal. Then they shed their skin and leave it there. They don't carry that old skin year after year. They let it go. They leave the skin behind. So we have to focus on our goal this year. Not only set the goal, focus on it. We have to say, write it down. My goal is this. And that day, when you get that inspiration idea, take the action. So just for example, if you're home and you're like, I'm so bored, life is awful, nobody likes me, all them thoughts, right? And you're like, I gotta get out. You get in the car, you know, because you hear a message, go to this place. I don't want it. Go, just go. There's something there for you that will change your life. It's amazing how it works. Listen for your guidance, your intuition. We all have it. Most people are blocking it out. They're saying, I'll do that Tuesday. You know, don't do it Tuesday. Do it when you get that inspiration. I used to get the inspiration when I was just laying down to go to bed. So I put a notebook right there with a pen. Ready to go, universe. Write your notes. So we want to make sure that we all have a plan in place and a goal. Whatever that is, doesn't matter, right? You can say, my goal is to, you know, learn to, you know, ride a bike, we'll say, up these hills that I live at. And I got to buy a bike, right? So now you got to say, okay, my goal is to ride this bike. I got to learn how to go up the hills with it. So you buy the bike. Now you have to actually take the bike outside, get on it, and start doing something. Write a book. How long has that book been sitting on the shelf there? You know, half written. This is the thing. Are you serious about what you really want in your life, right? You have to think about it. Is it the same thing this year as it was years ago? Right? If it's not the same, if you said, I want to write a book 10 years ago, but now you feel like, no, I want to do this, then take the idea of the book and get rid of that. Remove that old energy out of the home, okay? We don't want to leave lingering old news or old notes or old, you know, things from other people, old relationship, things like that. Remove that out of your house because your goal is to transform your life, right, into a better status, right? A better income flow, a better healthy flow, a high vibing place. If you come into a home and it's full of high vibes and happiness, you want to stay there. You like it there. You can sleep good. You can eat good. Money's flowing in. Friends are coming. You know what I mean? But if you go in a home and it's like, woe is me, this house is really heavy, and you live there, when you go home or you're in there, you feel compressed. So in your home today, we're going to start looking right now at the energy in your house. Now, we'll start in the center right now this year. Right in the center of our home is the heart of our house, and that energy goes through your whole home. All right? It goes through your whole entire house. Right? So this year, we have what we call the flying star for Feng Shui number 2, which is usually an illness star, which we do not want. All right, sadness, because you're thinking that's the heart of the home. We don't want sadness and delay and, whatever else, little aches and pains or things. But the 2-star, now that we're in the, fire, can also be a little income boosting star. So think about in the middle of your house, what's in there, right? What's in the middle of your room? If you rent a room or something, right? What's in the middle of your office on your desk? What's in the middle? All right. Is it healthy? Right? Does it make you feel good? If not, declutter it, clean it, do something with it. All right. And also add something metal, round. I don't care if it's a cooking pot. All right. Something silver, gold, white, round. All right. Horseshoes work as well. Heavy weights, right? Like you buy a weight at the store for your lifting your weights. That can go right in the center of your home. That way there you dispel that negative energy of depression and sorrow and sadness. It's so simple. I want to make it effortlessness for everyone. So you don't have to run to the store and buy all these, feng shui remedies. And I like to use something that's simple, easy, almost free. That's the way I work. So I would rather work like that. I believe everyone else would too. Now, the main thing in your house is your front door. That is the mouth of chi. What's coming in your mouth, right? Energy always comes from the outside in, right? And I can explain this to you. All right, think about this. You and I, right? We came from an act of outside in. Okay, I'm not going to say that on the call, but yeah, an act of 2 people coming together, right? Creating life from the outside in. And then we were in the womb and we're in the energy, right? Receiving in energy from, our family, DNA, all that. And then when we're growing up, we're getting the belief systems from somewhere else outside. So what's outside your door, right? Think about what's outside your door. If I was a bag of money, would I come to your house? Think about it. If I was a new job on your street, would I find you or would I go to your neighbor? Right? Why? Why not? This is important. If you want to have abundance, you want to be healthy, you want to feel good, you want to get those raises, you want sales if you're into sales, you want clients if you're a coach. This is important. So look at your front door today. Look inside it too. There's shoes and book bags and things in the way. Move them, okay? And open the door. I know it's cold, but open it for a minute or two. Let some good chi in to the house. We've been locked in for, months of winter, and say, good chi, come in, right? And then take your arm and sweep out old chi, negative chi. You can leave now. You can do this, you know what I mean? It's just 2 seconds. Make sure your door works. It's not squeaking, right? I got to change my doorknob over here. Bought a new one. But yeah, clean it if it's dirty, right? Clean the doorknobs on both sides. Make sure there's a number that people can see This is my house. So we're talking about energy, and you got to realize the universe is listening. And right now, whatever you say, you're going to manifest it real quick. So watch your words, watch your thoughts. The universe hears and they're listening. Kind of like Frasier, if you've seen the show, he says, I'm listening. And he talks to people on the phone and counsels them for a minute or two. But if you think about it, if you want to manifest something, you cannot manifest from a state of stress. What are you going to get more of? Stress. We don't want that. We want joy. We want happiness, right? That's why we're on this happiness, telesummit today. Yeah. So, these are things we have to look at, and we want to make your house like a sanctuary. So you can come in to your own home and feel good to be there. All right. So if you don't feel good, why not? Right? Where is that negative energy in your home? Or is it you that just don't feel good? You never felt good. Your life stinks. All those stories, right? What's the emotion? If you're a person that says their life stinks, how do you feel about that? What's the emotion? One word, right? I feel about that. Angry would be one, right? Very frustrated. Emotion. That's what we need to heal. That emotion, you've been carrying an emotion. And the story will disappear when we heal the root. The root is the emotion. So your house has feelings, energy that was left behind from other people. So you might be a happy, healthy, vibrant, abundant being, and you move into an apartment or a home thinking, this is great, I've done it. A couple months later, you're like, what's going on in here? That's because that energetics was left there. Now you can do saging and all that dowsing, and it's not healing the emotion, right? So I can read the story of a home, and I want to make it effortless in it, for everyone. So you don't have to do all that stuff, and you're stressed out and you're heavy and bogged down with, oh my goodness, I gotta clean this house. I gotta sage it now. I gotta sage it again. I get tired of all that. I don't know about you people, but I'm frustrated with staging every minute or clearing and, decluttering and all. So I take, one room at a time, and I say, this is my important room. So wherever your important room is, deal with that first. It could be your den. I sit in my den, you say, all the time. That's important. That room there has to be the first one you tackle, where you clean it really good. You rearrange it so it balances the elements that are needed in that room, right? So the center of the home is earth element. What is the earth, right? It is dirt, of course, which we're not going to put dirt in our room, but we can bring in pottery, ceramics, right? And this year, metal. You can use some lovely color. It can be white, it can be yellow, it can be a light tan, right? I wouldn't suggest dark color, but like that. In my case here, it had to be a green because of the original home numbers. And I didn't know anything about Feng Shui. I didn't know nothing. I got an inspiration, paint this green. So I went out and got the green that I was drawn to. And I did that. And the energy started to, boom, this feels better. It's what it needs to be. So just like your outfit, I could say to you, you look good in that color, right? And then someone else would put that color on and they don't look good in it because they're not the element of that. I am like the yang fire. So I'm motivated, I'm pumped up, I'm always wanting to go and do new things. Somebody else may be a yin, where they're calm, but you are an element. So you can be metal, right? You could be a wood element where you like to wear greens, all right? Water elements, right? You would like blues and whites and golds and silvers, you know, sometime a little black, not a lot, but a flowing energy for you. So think about your home. Is it supporting you, right? Are the right elements in place? If not, something's off in your life, right? So if your money corner, one of them, is all cluttered and you want to have some money, you got to deal with that money corner. I'm sitting in one of the money corners right now of the home. I can see all the doors, all the action, and it feels nice here, right? So you can see my money tree behind me, of course. Golden money with the beautiful horses, bringing in energy of yang. Horses are moving all the time. They're great. So that's the thing. Think about if you were seriously a bag of money, would you come to your house, right? If you were a date, if you're single, would you come to your house? Would you want to stay there? How's your bedroom? Clothes all over the bed, table covered with laundry baskets. Think about your kitchen. Your kitchen is the center of your health, right? We eat, we drink, we cook. Right? What is in your kitchen that if I came over there, I could not eat? Shoes, laundry? I'm not eating that. Thank you. All right. So what's going on with your health? Right? Stuff all over the counters, knives out, they got to go. Think about your house. It really seriously now, because we've been working on ourselves a long time. A lot of people here, can clear a lot of energy off their self at times. But when it comes to the home, they're lost because they don't know these things. You just move in, you put your furniture there, everything's going to be great, right? And then nothing, right? It either gets better or it doesn't. So sometimes you move into a home and, believe it or not, the house is good for people, but not good for money. We need to remedy that, right? The house could be great for money, but not good for people. So this person is a hermit. They're into the grindstone, leave me alone. They got, that number one energy. So it's like, whoo, no friends, nobody wants to be near them, Scrooge. All right, so these are the things about homes. So we really want to, get some, Feng Shui advisor to help you if you're going to move, or if you have a problem going on in your home, and no matter what you did, doesn't clear, all right? So I have to look at the root of it and then go, this could be it, right? But I want to make it more effortless for people right now in this moment in time. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. But we want to, improve the energy flow. So if you come in your door and you go straight ahead, right? What is straight ahead from your door that you use, right? Is there anything obstructing the energy from coming in? So think about that. Is there something in the way of energy coming in? So if I open your door and I poured in a big bucket of water, could that water flow into all the rooms? Or is it going to bang into something? That's what we need to cure, that there. And I'm not talking about, oh, my sofa's there. If it's in the middle of the room, the sofa should not be in the middle of a room. And your back should never be to a door, okay? Never sit with your back to a door, all right? Because you can't see who's coming up behind you, okay? Doesn't feel good, you're not supported. So you need a wall, just like your bed, you don't want your bed in the middle of a room. You want it against a wall, so you feel supported. You know, who would want to sleep seriously with your bed against the front door? You know, nobody. Somebody open the door, take you right out. Think about it. So be very gentle on yourself right now. Start to, take care of you. What makes you feel good? What colors make you feel really alive when you put them on? Wear those, right? And then start implementing that into your home, right? So we're going to look at the center today and the front door because they're very important. And then please go in your kitchen, all right? If I came in today and I brought a group of people and we're going to eat, what is in your kitchen that you would never eat? A litter box? You know where that goes. It don't go in the kitchen, okay? Shoes, right? Laundry is a big one. A lot of people say, yeah, my laundry basket's sitting on my dining room table. I'm not eating your laundry. I can't cook it, right? Laundry soap, no. Think about these things, right? What's showing? So your environment is telling a story. So does your room that you're in right now tell the story of your future? Or are you stuck in the past? Right? Just look at your room. Doesn't matter, no judgment. Right? What is your goal? What is most people use the word desire, I don't like it, but we'll use goal. What would you like to manifest? Right? Look at your walls, what's on them. Are you manifesting that? Right? All right, so just think about it. If you're single and you have all pictures of just you, right? You want to have a partner, take those down, right? Put a photo up of a couple that's happy, where you can see it, where when you see it, you're like, oh yeah, I'm manifesting that, I'm bringing that in. But at the same time, we need to adjust your home for a partner to fit in there. Okay, so we need to do a lot of, decluttering of things. So if anything's old, it's broken, it's shipped, it's got to go. I don't care what your attachment is to it, it has to go, or your life will be broken somewhere. And that's when you get stuck. You feel, I'm stuck, right? I hear that all the time. We've all heard it. So it's like you have to really think about what's in your home, what's in the drawers too, right? Old receipts, what's in your pocketbook, your wallet, declutter it. That's the easiest thing to declutter is your pocketbook or wallet. Take out the gum papers and all. Take that out, all right, and see how it feels. Not to be so heavy on your shoulder either. These are things we carry this heavy burden of yesterday, and we want to move on, and we can't, and we want to know why. So this is why, okay? And there's always an emotion attached to an item. So if you have an item, I don't know what it would be, but pick an item that you really liked and you don't want to let go of it, and it has a story. Somebody gave it to you, but they passed on. Their energy is still stuck in that item. So we need to cleanse it. All right. So that you can, let go of that item. Or if you want to keep that item, it doesn't have their energy stuck to it. And I know myself, and this is the truth, the people that owned this before were renting it out to snowbirds. They come down for a few months, they leave, come back. And there was a kitchen table here. And it was rather comical to me because I knew what was going on. I had my tenant and we carried it out to the curb. And I said, let's clean this shed. That table's got to go. Well, we put it out. And I hear the garbage men come at 4 in the morning. I'm watching them, make sure they took everything. They put the table, and it was, big one with the leaf in it, into the truck. They'd throw it in. I'm like, yay, it's going. They're going to take that. It would come right back out. And I'm laughing I'm like, this is funny. They did it 4 times. Then the one guy goes, I've had it with this table, and I'm laughing in here. I'm like, that energy doesn't want to leave here. The energy wants to stay. You're not staying. I'm going, get out of here. He gets up on the edge of the truck and he pushes it in with the other guy. He goes, you're staying in there. And I'm laughing because I'm like, yay, somebody agreed. Well, I finally stayed in there. And I'm like, oh. So when that table left, when I went out in the backyard, you could feel the shift of the energy. It got peaceful, right? So this is the truth, you know. If you get rid of something in your home, your energy will shift. And you'll feel it sometimes. You're like, that is the item that's got to go. It's so incredible. So we want to make sure that not only are we clear, but our home spaces are clear. I don't care if you live in your car right now, if you live in a hotel room, you want a room that you can go into, at least in your place, where you feel really good. That's the first thing you want to do. Take care of you, right? And take care of one room at a time. Say, this is my room I spend the most time in. I want this one balanced, okay? So take care of that, all right? And then take a me day. A me day is great. Effortless. Take a walk by yourself. Nobody there. Just walk. Even if it's in the snow. All right. Take a shovel and make a little path so you can go out there and just breathe and breathe in. So right now, while we're doing this, and I just cleared a bunch of stuff while we're sitting here, and shared a lot of, info in a few minutes, basically. But right now, let's all just breathe into the energy of effortless. Just breathe into effortless. How does that feel? How would it feel if everything in your life just became effortless? No more stress, no more fear, no more worry. Your body just, oh, thank you. And that's the energy of the wood snake. So it's so beautiful to feel effortless, right? So we made an effort to come to the call, everybody. Thank you. But let's make our life more easier, right? Effortless. So when you come in your home, after you do the initial, things you want to do, your goal is to make your space balanced in harmony with you, your goals, right? Your life mission, your path, whatever it is. Everybody's like, what's my purpose? Well, today your purpose is to, transform your life to happy, right? Joyful, wealthy, healthy, and free, right? Who doesn't want to be wealthy? Anybody want to raise their hand? Who doesn't want to be wealthy and successful, right? Who doesn't want to be healthier? Raise your little hand. I don't think that anybody's going to raise their hand, right? Who doesn't want to be totally free of all this anxiety, stress, fear, worry, grief, agony, everybody else's energy, vampires coming at you? Who doesn't want to be free from that? I cannot think of one person that doesn't want to be free. And what is our goal? It's joy. When I manifest, right, a new home, what does that have? I get joy, right? When I manifest, some income, I get joy, right? When I manifest a new friend, I get joy. How about you? What brings you joy? Do it. Have it. Be it. Bring it in. Manifest it. But how? How can I get friends? All right, this is how. All right, let it become effortless. Now you that do your affirmations and afformations. Some of those are real difficult for your subconscious to cling to. Like, so I like to change them. So like if you want to manifest a new car, we'll say, right? A new car, it doesn't matter if it's new or used, but a better car. And you're like, I can manifest a better car easily, right? Abundance comes to me naturally, and you're sitting here in debt, you know, and so your mind's like, yeah, right. And you're going on, and it's taking forever. No, all right. Ah, breathe. When that happens, you just go, effortless. It is such a beautiful car that I'm going to be receiving now. How does that feel? It is such a beautiful job that I'll be receiving now. Lots of calmness. It's like, I can manifest a job right now that pays $1 million a week. Your mind's like, yeah, right. All right, so make it effortless. Don't copy other people's stuff. Do your own thing. Live your own shui. I say that because I do feng shui. Live your own way. Live your own shui. Effortlessness. Instead of copying, somebody said this, I should do that. I got to walk like them. I got to, no, be you, right? And I do want to say something really wild because it came to me earlier. You know how a lot of people say, I was a black sheep of my family? My mind goes, ooh, I was the white sheep of my family. I was the one with the light. There's no more of that black sheep thing. I was the white sheep of my family. They were all the darkness, baby. I have light. You have light. You're on this call. You have divine love and light. You're well protected. You're supported. You're guided to be here. You are the ones that the universe has their hand on. And they're saying to you today, I want your life to be radiant. I want you to bloom where you're planted. I'm going to water your seeds for you. I want your life to become effortless right now. And we're going to start that today. We're going there today. So, how does everybody feel right now after all that quick information? And you'll have to listen to the replay later because there's a lot in here. And we do have a lot of questions.
Do you want to take some questions, Marlena?
Yeah, I feel we could do that, and then we'll go on to the whatever comes up after that. Shift my little
Awesome.
chair here.
Yeah, so let's go with Linda because I know she had her hand raised. She was the first one to have her hand raised today. So Linda, you want to unmute?
Yeah, then Marlena goes up and down, up and down. I'm going, okay, raise my hand, lower it, raise my hand, lower it. Hi, Marlena. So nice to talk to you.
Hi. You too.
It's refreshing to be in your company again. Any suggestions for that I need?
Be specific.
For manifesting.
Manifesting what?
What would you like to manifest?
Finances.
Okay, and how do you feel about your finances?
Pretty good.
And where are they?
In the bank.
And you want to manifest them? Well, they're right there.
Oh, well,
All
a
right,
little
so
more, little more so that I have a little more to give to the grandchildren.
Okay, so how do you feel about, I need a little bit more?
Well, I'd love to find a way to make that happen. But
There's
there
the
are so
story.
many things
But-
out there, and it's a little hard to discern what is going to be the most beneficial.
So what's the emotion that you feel about that story? How do you feel about that?
I'm hoping that I can find the discernment I need.
All right. Now, wait a minute. Listen to me. One word. How do you
Yes?
feel that you don't need the money for your grandchildren?
Oh, great.
Right now.
I adore them.
No. How do you feel
How do I feel?
about not having the money?
Oh, I a little trepidation so that I can make sure their needs are a little bit met better.
One word. One.
Trepidation.
Okay. And when you breathe into that word, how do you feel about having that feeling, that emotion? One word.
Anxious.
There we go. There's your root. That's why you can't manifest it. Because you've got anxiety. What is anxiety? Fear.
Okay.
Are you, how are you going to let go of that story and the limiting energy because you're stopping the money from coming to you? Because you can't manifest anything different when you are negative. So everybody with their story just got a little shock, right? You hear how she kept telling another story. That's how we all are. We are programmed to tell a story and hold on to it. So we come out with this story. Now you got anxiety and fear.
Okay.
What are you going to manifest more of, right? If you got fear and anxiety.
Anxiety and
More
fear, I
fear.
know. Yes.
Right. So we know this. So would you like to keep that anxiety and fear?
No,
Okay. Why not?
because I'd rather choose to make it easy with ease and grace.
Thank you. All right. So the universe needed to hear that. Number one, Linda. I'm not picking on you. I want you to be set free and have effortlessness manifesting that, right?
Yes.
Now, all right. Now, if the universe was coming to your door right now with a bag of money, would they knock on your door or your neighbor?
Probably my neighbors, because they're the first on the driveway.
That's not the reason. The reason is who's open and ready to receive it. I want you to start thinking right now.
Okay.
All right. How can I let go of this anxiety and fear? Put that in your mind right now. Ask yourself in your mind, how can I let go of this anxiety and fear?
Okay.
What comes up?
Tell myself a new story.
Well, we're not gonna tell no story.
Okay. I don't know. Tell me what
All
I'm.
right, you don't know. Good. You've got confusion. There's
Right.
another one. So anxiety, fear, confusion, loss. What the heck that was? Somebody just hit something outside. Okay. Anyway, so confusion, loss, anxiety, stress, right? All that is stress. A big bubble of stress is on Linda, everybody. Would anybody like to take Linda's energy? No. Okay. The universe has been knocking on you saying, hey there, right? You're like, why can't I manifest more money for my grandchildren? I don't know. All right. Inside your subconscious mind. And your mind is like, I know I can manifest it. It's so easy. Right. But there's that energy of you can't, So your energy was stubborn. It was holding things back. It wasn't allowing it in. So when you are fully engaged in your center of your body and not hanging outside your body for fear, right? You'll be able to manifest that, Linda, with ease and grace. You're on this call right now because you needed to hear that. What's the root of it? And so when you come into the root of it, I'm going to let you and the universe heal that, right? For a reason. So we need to know exactly where your vibration is right now. You're at a 7 out of 10. So I'm going to just run some energy healing around you right now, Linda, so you can start to, break that energy up and off you more easily. And allow yourself a month or two, to allow more money in. And don't waste your time worrying about it because it's going to happen, even on the call.
Thank you,
So
Marlena.
how you feeling? How you feeling about that?
Much better.
Good.
Yes.
Much better. Yeah, because you had support. And
Yes.
a lot of people can't handle the truth. I had to face the truth. I'm an empathic nut. I was feeling everybody's junk, you know. I wonder why I couldn't move forward at times. Yeah. So it's not fun, but it's worth it. It's worth it, you know, a little bit of effort in, and then it becomes effortless, right? So in order to manifest something, whatever it is, you got to get to that emotion, right? So it's fear and confusion. That's your two that you want to work on, Linda.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm gonna do a quick
Awesome.
peek outside.
Thank you, Linda. All right, we're gonna go to Cindy. Cindy, you wanna unmute?
Hi, Shefali.
Check
Hi,
something out.
Marlena.
Hi.
Hi, Cindy.
Hello. I have a question to ask you. Shefali knows a little bit about it. I've got a house I'm trying to sell, and it's just not generating any activity right now. And I'm wondering if you see anything that needs to be done to the home, or what I can do to attract the right buyer for the home. It's really concerning because I've had it on the market a few weeks now, and no agents have gone to make appointments to go show it to their customers. And the home looks picture perfect inside. So the pictures are really beautiful. I don't understand why anybody's coming. And I've had a couple of open houses.
I love it. And
one
nobody
of them,
came.
I had one of them, nobody came at all. And the very first one, people that I invited came, and that was the extent of it. But after that, nothing, just flat.
Yeah, so we'd have to work on that privately.
Okay.
It would be better privately, because there's a lot more to it than what I can do right now. But yeah,
are you feeling that there's something wrong with the house, or something that needs to be cleared out of it?
No.
Energies.
It's something else. It's really funny, but not funny. But funny because I see it all the time. And yeah, so you know my email, so just email me and we'll connect and work on that, okay?
Okay,
But
I will.
yeah, you're not alone. A lot of people are going through different things, but that's one I laugh at, because it's crazy about how it is at times, and people have no idea what's going on. They'll have that story, you know, and so it's
Do
just
you think pricing has anything to do with it? There's another agent that has the same exact floor plan, and nobody was coming to visit her house either. She's one street away, and she just reduced it by 20,000, and it hasn't sold yet either. So I'm like, oh no, what's happening here?
No, see, you're looking at other people and not at you. You're so different from them. All right. Their house has different feng shui, it has different energy numbers, all that stuff. But yeah, so this would take a, private thing, doing that together, in order to get it sold. And I had a real estate agent that could not sell their $1 million home. They were selling every other house, no problem. And they made an agreement. Their husband had to move out because he couldn't take the energy of the home. So he went and bought another house, moved in. She was trying to sell it for 7 years. So they were kind of separated. He said, you're not moving in with me until you sell that house. There was a real big agreement. So they'd have date nights, but that's it. And then she contacted me, and I was like, oh, show me the pictures or a video. She did that. I said, exactly this and that. So she took action and did it. Her house sold in 7 days. 7 years to 7 days. All right. So there you go.
Okay.
And that was a real estate agent with
Oh,
$1
just to
million
be clear,
home. So
it's not a house that
yeah,
I've ever
but
lived in. It's a house for a client that I'm selling, and nobody lives in the home currently, so it's vacant. picture perfect,
that's fine.
staged, has all the bells and whistles. But yeah,
They
we're
usually
not.
do. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it because everything right now is shifting and changing, of course. But there's something, you know, that we have to do, and then it will sell. So it has to
Okay.
do with a lot of different issues, but it's nothing bad. I laugh at it because I'm like, that's the reason. Okay. Funny things about a home, really. So Cindy, just reach out to me and email and we'll deal with that.
Okay, I will. I certainly will. Thank you so much. Many blessings
Thank
to you and
you.
everyone. You're welcome.
Awesome. Thank you, Cindy. All right, we're gonna go to Anita. You want to unmute?
Hello, how you doing,
Good.
Shefali? And I was wondering if this has anything to do with anything Feng Shui. For the past maybe a little over 4 years, I've been having a lot of a leak spring, either with faucets, with the tub. Now my vehicle glass had been leaking. I've been getting moisture up on my new roof, into my attic. So I was just wondering if you could sense anything that's been, really going on besides just normal stuff.
Yeah, so number one question, how's your finances?
I feel they're pretty stable. I mean, I'm
Okay.
not rich, I'm not poor, but I pay my bills and I feel I'm pretty
Okay.
comfortable.
All right, so the leak, the leak is a energetic message, right? Which something like in your life is leaking, right? So a dripping faucet could be a loss of money, you know? So we want to fix the faucets and things like that when they're dripping, right? So that would be my first thing, clear that and fix it, right? The roof, have somebody come and, look at it and patch it, you know, to stop the leak. Because the leaking is eventually going to, drain your money, right?
Yes, I have been keeping
So,
on top of any repairs. It is a
okay.
metal roof, and it seems because of it not being insulated, and because we've been having extreme cold temperatures, it just started to condensate. But it seems like other things are leaking, like my van windshield was just replaced, and now the moon roof is leaking. I know, these are expenses for me, and it does drain money, but is there anything like maybe that I'm putting out, in my field, my energetic field?
Well, right now you're very nervous. Your energy is sending out, I'm nervous. All right, so let's relax, breathe in, breathe out. You're totally safe here. You're fine. You're not wrong. I'd have to actually look at your home. So we'd have to have a one-on-one walkthrough of your home. That'd be the only way that I could pinpoint where the problem is coming from and stop it. Okay. So, because the roof, can be expensive, and I have a metal roof. I have a double metal roof here. And I know, well, the metal roofs last longer than the other, but yeah, so if that is something that you would like to do, just reach out to me. Then we'll work together and see where it is, and we'll use the intuitive giftings that I have, and also my Feng Shui knowledge. Yeah, because when things start breaking down, they're all similar. There's something off in the house.
I see. One of the card readers that I go to, each time she said my house wasn't grounded. And, I've had electricians come, and do different work. And, I always think that these issues are getting rectified. There's one other question. I don't use my front door, so there is a cabinet in front of it. I only use like my back door for entering and leaving. Is that still blocking, the prosperity coming in?
It could block whatever section it's in. I'm just saying to everybody, it's the mouth of your chi, the main door. So it should be unblocked, number one. All right. Yeah.
Even if you don't use that front door, I use just the back door. Is that would that be considered the mouth, or is it still the front door?
No, the mouth of chi is your front door.
Oh, it's the front. Okay.
No matter what, because I use my side door all the time because my car parks over here. And then just, I open my front door to let the good chi in and let some air in here. And let the house breathe, So that's one thing. But I myself, have a lot of knowledge where other people don't. But yeah, the nervousness, we want to work on that. So how do you feel about the leaks?
Well, I think my house is crying, because my husband did pass about, at that time. And, when all these leaks started happening, and it just seems, every year I have something that's leaking,
Okay, yeah. So, so how do you feel about that loss? What's one word? Sad, grieved?
Well, not enough time. It's more than one word, but I felt we didn't have enough time.
Okay, so we're just going to say sad and grieved and alone, lost for words. All those energies are stuck in you and in your home. And you say, I feel my house is crying. Well, yeah, and so are you. Right? So if we can run some energy around your heart chakra, let's do that for you. If that's okay with you.
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
Good. Let's open up that heart space for you. And allow some joy into your heart. And that your spouse is saying, it's okay to live. It's okay to have joy in your life. Let's allow that into your energy now. And it's okay to cry. It's okay for you to cry and not your house and your car and the roof, and,
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you feel now?
Well, I do feel a heaviness in my chest, so I guess I need to process this. You see, the
So
first
let's
year,
lighten it up.
yeah, the first
Can I
year,
lighten that up for you?
yeah.
Okay, lighten it up. Ooh. You have an angel with you, sweetheart. And And it's a female presence angel named Rosetta. So Ressetta. Okay.
Thank you.
Wow. Beautiful.
Oh,
We're going to send more joy to your home
thank you.
in all kinds of forms. And let us know, like, you know, how the joy shows up.
Okay, I will. Thank you. I am
Thanks.
starting to feel more lighter. Thank you.
Good.
Good.
Awesome. Thank you, Anita. All right. We are going to take a few more quick questions. So less story, because otherwise we're not going to
I'll
be
do it
able to
quicker.
do everything else we want to do. So we're going to go to Jay. Jay, you want to unmute?
No.
Hi,
Can you hear
Jay.
me?
He said no.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, my house has just been getting more and more cluttered, and I just find it really challenging to get motivation about it. And I've taken classes on, you know, organization and so on, books and tapes and everything, and I just can't seem to stick with it. Any thoughts?
You're not alone. That's why I said, just do one thing, Jay, today, right? When we're off the call, go to like your door, make sure there's nothing in front of it on either side, right? In the way. So that energy can start coming in, right? And
Okay.
do that. That's the first thing. Now, the second thing is, where do you spend the most time in your home? That room there, right? Look around at it. And then take a stand and go, this room's getting clean right now, right? So whatever way you can clean it, so it feels better for you in that room, and spend a little time in that clean energy where it feels clutter free. So what I've done here, because I moved down here and they piled the boxes up to the ceiling. So I took a lot of them and I put them in a back bedroom closet, close the door. Now, when I go to declutter, I take out the whole entire box right outside. Right out the door you're going. I don't bring it back in. I got my garbage can and bags ready, and I go to town. All right. I'm like, it's time. So if you have like a broom, right, sweep the corners out of the room that you spend the time in. Then say, all right, give me a box or a garbage, can. This is going in there. I have not touched this in a year. Right? I'm not even going to read it. I'm not going to look at it. It's gone. Start to declutter a corner. And then the next day, get up and do one more corner. Right? You don't have to look at it because it becomes overwhelmed when we look at the whole thing. Right? So let's run some beautiful, effortless energy into you, where decluttering becomes easy and natural, because you want your home to look like Jay's castle. How would it feel for you to walk in your home and you could walk in your home?
Great.
There you go. And it didn't take a class or a book or a tape or a meditation. It took 2 seconds, right? But one corner at a time. That way it's not overwhelming. But start in the room where you are sitting, watching your TV or whatever it is that you do the most, because that's your energy room. And your energy room needs to be upgraded. That way, once that room is upgraded, that energy starts to move to the other rooms and saying, clean me. And you'll have motivation to do it because you'll be like, you're next, right? So that's an easy, breezy, effortless energy. So thank you, Jay. I love that question.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Jay. And I think that same question uh, relates to Linda's question in the chat. She said, I packed many of my things while under duress of a very abusive marriage and very long, scary divorce. These boxes and piles need to be gone through, but it makes me physically sick, mentally and emotionally sick as well. Any suggestions? So again, it's one small step at a time, one box at a time. And yeah, I don't know what
I
else
would,
about
like
that,
I
but
said, I would take them outside with a garbage bin and trash bag ready to go, right?
yeah,
And just start throwing it in. If it's not like a paper you need, go buy it, it's gotta go. And it won't bring you that stress if you're not attached to it. You don't want that energy anymore. So separate
yeah.
yourself from that, making it feel sick. But yeah, so let's look at, the energy right now of effortlessness, and let's do what Shefali needs to do. Oh, I am ready.
Sorry?
No, I'm saying if you want to do the next thing that we need to
Okay, sure.
do,
Yeah.
we're good.
Okay, so we'll take the rest of the questions in just a few minutes, but let's talk about the special offers. There's a few. Let me just share my screen. Give me 1 second. And then we'll come
Let
back
me
and do a
see
few
if I
more quick
know.
questions. All right. So you should be able to see my screen now. So Marlena has 4 packages available. This is the first time that we've had Marlena do this on our show, so it'll be really interesting. I'm really excited about these offers, Marlena. They look beautiful. So package A are there's a woman's empath protection bracelet as well as the woman's lucky fire wealth bracelet. Plus there's some other stuff. But do you want to talk a little bit about these bracelets first?
Yeah, so I gotta look at my big screen here. For some reason, I can't get the Zoom big today, but that's okay. So the first thing that I created for 2025, the year of the wood snake, women are coming up to power. So a lot of women are stepping up to the, field up there. And we need to be grounded in this year. So I created this beautiful bracelet for you empaths that feel energy. And it has protection in it of the black tourmaline, which actually protects from external negative energies. So it could come from other people or actually from the environment that you're in. So when you put on this bracelet, what's going to happen, right? You're going to actually have protection from the negative energy, and you're going to get grounded because it has selenite in it. Now, selenite, it clears negative energy and it promotes your grounding. So I thought we need this because we're becoming ungrounded with this fire energy. We're not used to moving through real quickly, right? And having everything hit us at once. And then because of the energy not being so strong with the metal element, we need to bring these elements in, but we can't, set them on a table over there, right? We have to have them on our person. So in order to get abundance, wealth, good luck, protection, these two bracelets are well needed. So the second one is the Women's Lucky Fire Wealth Bracelet. It's absolutely beautiful. And if you want some lucky fire, this is the one. It's got orange quartz. It attracts the wealth and protects your aura and shields from mind control. We all know about all that. And the red tiger's eye will bring wealth, good fortune, focus, and creativity. We all are going to need to be grounded into the new energy, but at the same time, we want to bring in the wealth. whatever's coming for you, because each one of us is unique. It could be abundance of anything.
Hold on. Hold on.
Can we mute that one?
Yeah, I'm getting there. There we go.
Okay, there we go. And then the 3 bonus videos that I added in here to make it beautiful for everyone and effortless is the saltwater cure video, which will show you exactly what a saltwater cure is for your home and how to make it with ease. It's very simple. And then where to place it in your home. The saltwater cure will actually do the clearing for you, right, in the rooms. And the salt draws in the negative energy of the room that it's in. So you'll hear the instructions and what to do, how simple it is. And I wanted to make it effortless for everyone. And then the second video is the angelic house cleansing activation video, where I am going through your house room by room and clearing it for you. So you don't have to sage it so much and all that. It will clear just by playing that video. You can turn it on, and I made a video so you can loop it. With an MP3, you have to keep playing it over and over. You don't have to be home, all right? So if you have a laptop or a computer, you hit the video on and you play it on a loop, and it plays until you shut it off. So how wonderful. You can bring it to a hotel with you or anywhere you are. Isn't that great? You can play it at your job, all right, or at your store. And I was like, this is needed. It's effortless. And then the third video is the angelic clearing and healing for the empaths, all right? So you know what an empath is. They, attract everybody's energy in one way or another, right? So that video does all the clearing for you. It removes the vampires and the attachments and any, entities or demons or ghosts, whatever has been plaguing your energy and sucking off of your life force, draining you, right? Making you exhausted. So there's those 3. The 2 bracelets are for the women, all right? And yes, you can buy one as a gift as well. Just let me know. You'll get that PDF and I'll give you instructions for it. The next offer, package B here, is for the men, okay? Yes, for the men, believe it or not. I think I'm the only one who's done this before, where I said something for the men as well. And here we go. Now, this here is the men's exclusive empath protection bracelet. Because of the energy that's in the breadwinner corner, the man's corner of every home and business, they are going to feel that stress. Okay, so I had to come out with a bracelet for them, which is the beautiful 3 beautiful energy gems in there for the men. The first one is hematite, all right, protection from the stress and helps the man to stay grounded, all right. And if you see the colors, they are manly, right? I needed manly colors as well for this. And then we have the tiger's eye, which brings courage and helps to overcome the challenges that you may face this year. And then, of course, because of the very strong negative energy coming at the men, I added in the black obsidian. Black obsidian sucks up all negative energy, all right? And then it will dissolve it. So that's effortless. You put that on and you go about your day, right? Or you can put it in your pocket, being a man. And the men also needed the lucky wealth, fire bracelet for 2025. So you can put that on or put it in your pocket, all right? And that way you have these protections on you. So men, you're also going to be gifted the saltwater cure video and the angelic house cleansing activation video, the angelic clearing and healing for empath video. It will, you know, not only clear you, but clear your home, and the atmosphere around you, right, will become more stable. You'll become more grounded and you'll feel better. I've had people actually physically heal when we do certain, you know, clearings. And I said, we need to remove those energy vampires, those stressful energies that are, you know, bringing people down. Now, I'm going to get up for a second and grab one physical thing. The next item here is absolutely beautiful, package C. And I have one that I finished earlier today. And I'll, you know, I want to bring it out in a physical in a minute. But it's the Obsidian Moon Tree of Life Crystal Protector. This actually is a beautiful obsidian moon. We are using that energy to bring you effortless divine protection to your space and to you. So that can be placed behind your bed, in your bedroom for people that have insomnia, you're stressed out. It can be placed in a, you know, negative room in your home if you feel it's negative energy, it needs a boost, or in a room where there's a lot of activity, you know. And so you can decide for yourself, but we have the obsidian gems in there, which will help you stay grounded. The room that it's in, of course, is going to feel it first, and then it's going to start, you know, taking out negative energy out of that room for you. And obsidian will help you release negative emotions like we dealt with today, like fear, anger, jealousy. It draws in the negative energy and then it neutralizes it and it absolutely clears it. And copper, we know, is very healing. It's grounding. It's a conductor of energy. And what it does, it will move the energy through your spirit and your aura, and it will bring you more positive mindset, like brings your mindset, you know, to a better peaceful state. So it'll bring balance and healing wherever it's located. So I'll give you instructions where to hang it and where not to. And then we have agate, where you see the coins hanging down in the third photo. They're absolutely beautiful. Agate will bring abundance, which we all want, and growth and healing. So it will help you to get grounded, feel calm. All right. Crystals are absolutely beautiful. They will be a little bit of a fire energy to burn up some junk in it. And, you know, just hanging that on your wall is just beautiful. But I gave you a couple of instructions here, but what that will do is give you the ability to shield against negativity and bring healing. So they are about 25 inches long and they're a little heavy. All right, I'm going to show you one in a minute. And you can place it where the most negative energy is in your home, your office space. If you have a store, you can buy, you know, one or more depending on what you have need of. And that also comes with the 3 bonus videos. So you can utilize that for you or a friend, whoever you feel is on your heart today that can use that and see what happens. I have people that put them in their bedroom and it really, really has helped them to sleep better at night and feel more grounded. It also will remove if you have a haunted home. All right, that's part of what I put that 3 videos with it. So the obsidian will start removing the negative energies, entities, ghosts, demons. They don't like that. They don't want you to find out that they're in your home. They try to hide, all right, and they hide in clutter, all right, and they hide in dark places. So yeah, so we want to clear that. And then in package D, I also have to create this for your home, all right, the citrine money moon tree, citrine known, you know, as a very powerful manifesting, you know, gemstone. It is actually the most powerful one that I have found that actually works. I have it, on me. I have it in my pocketbook everywhere, but it's known basically for its radiant energy. It's known as the merchant stone. So you'll see it a lot in certain stores, right? So we have the citrine in there, and it will bring in success and wealth. Stimulates your creativity so you can get creative and bring in more income, right? And it actually is bringing in some self-confidence. We all are going to need a boost to that. Selenite, of course, we know it grounds your energy, purifies negative energy, it promotes peace and calm. All right. It's actually associated with our crown chakra. You can, read this up later, but the crystals that are in there, they're the master healer ones, all right? Clears your mind, brings you focus. It's just, it's so beautiful. So it's about the same length as the other, maybe a little shorter, but still so beautiful. It's more beautiful in person. So I give you instructions where to hang it. With that, you also are going to get the 3 bonus videos for your, home or office space, right? The saltwater cure, and then the angelic house cleansing activation video, the angel clearing and healing for empathic videos are probably worth $1 million, those 3 videos, because of the power that is sent out. It's like having me sitting with you in the room, those 3 right there. So if you are ready to bring energy into your life that supports you, then this is what I have for you today. And I thank everyone for being here.
Awesome. Thank you. So again, there are the 4 packages, payment plans are available for all 4, as well as if you are an Inner Circle member, please do use your gift code. I mean, these are absolutely stunning, so stunning, and so well made. But yeah, you're right. The bonus videos are also priceless as well. But I just love these. I love these bracelets. I love with the wall hangings. Absolutely gorgeous. Just like, wow. So nice. So thank you, Marlena, for bringing that forward.
You're welcome. I want to I don't know if you can see this, but this is very strong. This will not break. You can see the moon, right? And the tree of life that comes down. Obsidian, stones, gemstones are in here. Look at the crystal, right? You want to clear some energy? And then these are all crystals, rainbow crystals. And then you have your agate, all right, hanging in your home, all right, hanging on your bedroom wall, right, hanging in a room where you might do, some talking a lot, and you just want to keep that clear, working with clients that are negative. This is beautiful. So this is one I finished today, and I'm like, ooh, and we have a little star in there, you see, a little star energy. So I really thought about this, how it needed to be, and I was like, this is great. And
Yeah,
one
it's
is hanging
beautiful.
in here. Yeah, one is hanging in here. I've always been very creative, but I never, decided to sit down, make a mold of the moon. I love the moon. I'm a moon child. And I'm like, magical moon, money moon. I had to make a money moon because people need money, right? For everything, right? We need to manifest, but we need to have free and clear energy, right? In our
Yeah,
home and in
absolutely.
us, right? In order to manifest something beautiful, we got to have something beautiful. And these also make beautiful music, by the way. So, it's like having a wind chime as well, almost, But I thought, wow. And when I made them, I'm like, oh, I got to offer these to people. They're beautiful. And they're better in person, but it's not light. It weighs, like probably 5 or 6 pounds.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah,
not like something, you could just pick up and go, oh, that weighs nothing. No, this weighs like, a heavy purse that I used to have, but now I don't. But yeah, beautiful.
it's a bit bigger than I thought. So like, definitely. No,
Oh
I wouldn't
yeah,
put
I
that on the
mean,
front door, Linda. Linda's asking, does that go for the front door? I don't think I would put it on the front door.
no, I wouldn't put it at the front door. It should be in a place like your bedroom,
Or
or
office.
in it, like, it could be, in your office if you work with clients, or like I said, you're in communication all the time, making deals, whatever. This will
Yeah.
help.
Or
In
a
the living
healing room
room,
for all the healers,
yeah, and a store, if you have a store and people are coming in and going out, these would be great, So right now it's over on the side of my, office chair here because I'm like, it's the energy that needs to be there for this year anyway in that corner. And I'm like, oh, this is so beautiful. I'm like, everyone who gets one of these is gonna go, wow. So I'm saying
Beautiful.
wow, and I'm the one who has it in my hand right here. But yeah, and the thing I'm gonna say now is when I run out of the quantity of them, it's gonna take me a day or two to get some more made. And overseas shipping may take, a little bit of time right now, but we'll get them to you. So make sure that you, give me the right mailing address.
So yeah,
Right,
and
that's
the
gonna come in
price
the
does
PDF.
include shipping as well.
Yeah, shipping, handling, boxing up, all that. A lot of it is already boxed up and ready to go this week. Because I charged it up. But when each person orders something, I'm gonna specifically charge it for that person, And that way, when you get it, it's really ready for just you, right? We're taking care of
Awesome.
you, right? Us empaths need to take care of me, you know what I mean? Take care of you. And then, once you're taken care of, you can use a little energy to help somebody else. If you're stressed out, don't try and heal somebody else. You're putting your stress on them. That's just
Yeah,
my belief, right? And so
absolutely.
I
Yeah.
always want to bring something joyous, beautiful. And I thought, we need this, right? We need this, something new and exciting. So
I love it.
here it is.
Thank you.
I'm gonna hang it
I
back
love it.
up.
Love it. Awesome. So we just have so I'm gonna say your name wrong. I'm so sorry. I know I'm gonna say your name wrong. Olelo Pa? Olelo Pa?
Yes, you said it correctly.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Aloha from Hawaii. And I don't
Ooh.
know how your email
Woohoo.
came in. And so there's no accident. So I'm really enjoying this. I'm familiar with Feng Shui. I do some Feng Shui. I've taken some classes on it, but yours is very simple. I like that, you have to put a lot of different things in different section, your success area, and there's for the wealth, for your health and relationship and wisdom, but you made it very simple. The question I have is that since the pandemic, my business went down, but I wanted to transition from being a private chef, which I did very well with, to being more of an educator, an energy holistic coach and consultant. And that's my passion, is to work with energy, and I love working with food. But I feel a little stuck. I feel stuck, and yet I feel expansion of the energy happening. And voices say,
Mhm.
come on, you have to be ready. Any suggestions for that?
Yeah, so you are good at creating food, right? That's your passion. You
And
owned
I love
your
energy.
own business. It was right. It
Yes,
was flowing good. And now you're like, oh, I got to shift, right? And you're transitioning into something else in your body and your mind and your subconscious, like, what's this?
yes,
So you feel that stuck, right? So the fire energies hitting you going, move, do this. And you're like, I'm trying, wait a minute. And it's like, no. So what you can do is combine it, right?
yes,
With helping, instead of going, I want
yes,
to energy heal these people, train them how to cook holistic meals.
yes. Okay.
Okay. That would be great. That would be wonderful. And you're in Hawaii, so you got pineapples like me and lots of good, fruits and stuff. So, holistic energy. Yeah. That's what I feel around you.
Yeah, I'm
So
passionate
unstick.
about this.
Yeah. So
Okay.
unstick yourself
Okay.
and get it out there. Make your own, channel, YouTube, I don't know, whatever. Get out there and share it.
A
And
lot
don't
of
be
my
afraid. Don't be
friends,
ashamed.
yeah, my friends encourage me, but I will do it. I guess I need encouragement. So this is what I need to do.
Yeah, it's confirmation. Confirmation.
Okay. Confirmation.
And I would say for you, if you could get like the women's bracelet set and wear
Which
those,
one?
that would help a
Both
lot.
or
Well, they come together. You get both
or
of
they
them.
come together? Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna get both, and you're gonna get the 3 videos that'll come.
Okay.
So yeah, so the lady gets 2 bracelets. You needed one for
Yeah, that's
grounding and protection, and then the second one is for bringing in more wealth and abundance. And why
okay.
not?
Yes, why not?
Why not, right? So we
Yeah.
cleared the why not today, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so don't be afraid to start, a YouTube channel, and you just, make a couple private videos and watch yourself, cook a meal on your stove or whatever, and show people.
Okay, great. I can speak about
If you
energy
can
in
own
my
your
house
own
too.
store, yeah, if you can own your own restaurant and people saw you, what's the difference if they
Yeah,
see you on a video or something, so there's nothing to be afraid of. Just step out and be you, be
yeah,
the chef of the future. The chef of the future. There you go. There's your
yes,
title.
the energy
I'm the
chef.
chef of the future.
Don't worry about what people will think or anything like that.
Okay,
I
I
think
think we're
that's what
really,
that's what stops us from doing anything is what will people think. Don't worry about it. They're not thinking anything.
okay, I really appreciate. I just want to ask one thing that just came up to ask you. I have my son who leaves his car that he hasn't driven for 3 years in front of my house. I told him to get rid of it. And when you talk about feng shui and energy, so I asked him and my grandson to move out, but they can come on weekends or have dinners with me. And I'm just going to tell when you say clear out, that alone has shifted my energy in the house. So that was
okay.
good. But how
So
about this red car in the
does it,
front?
does it start? Does the car start?
No, it doesn't start
Does it
now.
run?
No, it
All right.
doesn't because
So,
somebody stole the part from the
okay.
car.
So have it towed to the, junkyard or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
or
it's your
give him
house.
one more chance. I think okay, I'm gonna tell him. It's just bothering me when I'm in
Mhm.
this space with nice energy. Something told me to bring it up, but you gave a second confirmation to let go of the car or he can sell it because cars
Mhm.
expensive, you know.
Yeah, move it, you know, have somebody come with a rope, a chain and move it, you know, off of your front of your house,
Okay,
away from your view, so you don't have to look at it. Simple, effortless. I'm not saying you move it because you couldn't move it. But yeah, if you have to have a tow truck company come
okay.
and
No, I'm
say, I
gonna
want
have
this
him do
moved.
it. He's gonna do it. But I want to thank you very much. This was very informative, and I am going to get the bracelet. But I like how you said things at ease, talking about the year of the wooden snake and shedding our skin and letting go of the past, and it's time to come out new, and especially for the feminine aspect. Yeah, so
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and you're wearing the beautiful fire color. So, you know, it's time for you to shine. All right, you are the energy
yes.
of the chef of the future.
Okay, I
So
like what
your
you just
channel can
said.
actually, write that down, the chef of the future. Your channel can actually be the chef of the future
Oh, that's
on YouTube.
that's very good.
There you
Okay,
go.
I was
Holistic
thinking of the name.
cooking, you know, holistic cooking with, and you put your name and there you go, all set for you. Put
Thank
on your
you very
bracelets and get on
much.
the air. You're
Thank
so
you
welcome.
very much
I
from Hawaii. O ka maluhia no me oi. May peace be with you in Hawaiian. Mahalo to
Aw,
everyone.
thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Awesome. We're gonna go to Asha and then Alexandra. Asha, go ahead. Are you there, Asha?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah, we
I'm
can.
just walking away.
Yeah.
Hi,
So
Shefali. Hi,
Asha's
Melina.
at work, so she can't really talk until she moves away from her office.
Okay, I'm at a good spot now. Hi,
Awesome.
Marlena. How are you? Thanks, Shefali, for calling on
Awesome.
me.
Mhm.
I will be very quick, and then I'll mute myself so you can talk, but I'll be here and I'll just unmute when I need to speak. So my question for you is, what can I do to attract a better aligned job? I've been working on this for a little bit of time and doing several things to clear energy blocks and just kind of release it to the universe. But are there any resistance or blocks I'm creating that's preventing me from this coming to me?
Yeah, fear of change. Subconsciously, it's crazy, you know? How that one little block subconsciously stopping you from receiving. So, wow. Yeah, so it might be in your ankles and feet where it's being held, the emotion, fear
Okay.
of change, fear of moving forward, comes in. So you have to work on, you know, clearing that fear.
I know I have to change. A little bit nervous, but I know I must. It's not an option.
Right. So sometimes when you cannot receive a job, start a job. Just like that woman we just spoke to. Right? Start your own business then. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah. So fear of change. Think about what you're good at, right? What you love to do. And sit down with a pen and paper tonight and write it out. This is what I'm good at. And as you get that energy going, you say, what one of these can I make money with right now? And you work on that. There's your assignment for the evening. And we are sending much love out to you in landing that new opportunity.
Hope that makes sense, Asha.
It
To continue
does.
just working on that fear of change, because even though sometimes we may want something consciously, in our subconscious, that fear might be there of things are going to change, right? Even though we want to change, but there's still fear. So just work on that fear a little bit.
How do I release that fear so I can like move past it?
Like I said, I gave you an assignment tonight. That'll help. You need to
Okay.
write things down like I just mentioned to you. What am I good at? What can I make money with right now? That's one of your starts. So there's your homework.
And then see how you
And
feel,
it
Asha,
will
okay?
work.
Yep.
It'll work.
Thank you,
I've done it
Marlena.
before. You're welcome.
Awesome.
I've done it before.
Thank
And business was booming when I did it. When I
you,
started
Asha.
Thank you, Shefali.
We're going to go to Alexandra.
Manifestor.
Alexandra, you want to unmute?
Okay. All right.
Hi.
Hi. So I have a weird, well, it's not weird. I
Oh,
need
let's
to.
just get to the, it's okay. Just get to the question. I think Marlena can pick up on the story, so it's okay.
I have a fear of communicating with anybody that's like an authority figure over me. And now I really have to do it. I have a deadline, a short story. The apartment I was living in wasn't wheelchair accessible, and the building got sued, and they evacuated me with my 2 dogs and remodeled the apartment for wheelchair, and then they brought us back here, and half of my stuff is still in storage because it didn't fit back into this remodeled space. Now, I was supposed to go like find a different apartment, and I haven't found one yet. They're gonna deliver my stuff in March 15th, and I still haven't found another place. And I gotta ask this guy to please give me an extension of like 3 more months to find an apartment. And I haven't been able to get up enough courage to ask him this, because he's the CEO of this company that did this move thing.
Okay. So are you a water sign?
No, I'm a double Gemini. Venus is in
Okay,
Aries.
you're close. Yeah, you got water in there. You got water in your chart right now somewhere. So
I tell you where the water is. My Mars is in Pisces. I have like 0 fighting abilities or confrontational abilities. Plus, my father was a bully and he was very violent. So
all right,
I was always afraid to stand up for myself. From that,
let's send you some courage right into your solar plexus right now, Alexandra. Okay. So put your hand on your solar plexus.
Okay.
Right, and I'm going to send some courage in there, which you need. I'm going to drive that fear out of there because I'm seeing it go. Okay. And there's no need to be afraid, all right, of asking a question. You came on here.
Right.
You raised your hand and asked a question, right? So if we don't ask, how will we know? So the best thing is to say, I'm ordering a pizza. You're not afraid to pick up the phone and order a pizza, right?
No.
All right. You're not afraid to ask somebody for directions. So when you pick up the phone and you call this man, act like you're ordering a pizza. I'm just going to call him and ask him, Can I store my pizza there for a little while longer? You know?
Okay.
And I'm sure that he will allow it. All right. And you can also, ask him if he knows of any apartments. Right.
Okay.
And if you have access to online, go to your, area and type in like apartments.com. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It's real simple. They have loads of them. So finding it in your price range and everything like that. So there's your answers. And I'm hearing my dad's voice right now yelling, "Don't be afraid." That's what he always used to say when he was on the earth. He'd be like, "Don't be afraid." I just heard him yelling it through the air. I'm laughing now. That tells you how, close the spirit realm is to each and every one of us. So you called in today, you weren't afraid, you're not afraid, of anyone or anything anymore. Nobody can hurt you. All right. You can hurt them. You are in your powerful state of being. And I'm sending
Wow,
that
thank
into
you.
your energy field. Everyone on the call that's still here, you are in your most powerful state of being that you have ever been in your entire life, effortlessly. Breathe in effortless.
Okay.
And breathe out all the stress. Let your shoulders drop. Oh,
Ow.
and let it out. Let it out.
Okay.
Fortune after difficulty. Okay. Fortune after difficulty. I love to say that to myself, right? So
Okay.
let's do
And
a
I
beautiful.
they have been so such a hole in the past. Like we've been doing this remodeling for like it's been going on a year, and they were really nasty to me. Like the way this guy spoke, he was very nasty, and that's why I'm afraid to call him. He was really not nice.
Not no more.
No more. Okay.
Not no more. You're in your power.
Okay.
Say it. I'm in my power.
I'm in my power. I'm in
I'm
my
staying in
power.
my power.
I'm staying in my power. I'm staying in
That's
my
it.
and my left knee today, out of the blue, it is I can't walk on it. And yesterday I went on a 2-hour walk with my dog. We were fine. I never have any joint pain. And today I'm limping literally because I can't put my body weight on my left knee. So what is that?
Fear to go forward. You're not bendable.
Uh-huh.
So become bendable. Whatever direction God and the universe is going to take you. Become bendable.
Okay, become bendable. Yes, ma'am.
Allow yourself. Go. Go in your power. Eat some spinach, right? Become Popeye. I
That's
gotta send
funny
some joy to you.
that I ordered it yesterday from the Whole Food store, delivered this morning, and they were out of spinach.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? They were out.
Oh, how did I pick up on that? This is amazing. Oh, we love you.
Thank you, Alexandra.
Oh,
Thank
oh,
you. Yeah.
wonderful.
How's the Whole Foods out of spinach? It's like, and of course, been my order. So anyway, yeah. Yes,
We just gave you some.
All right. We
Everybody,
if anybody else
we
has
went
any
way over.
questions for Marlena, if you want to type them into the Facebook group, please do, and that way Marlena can take a look afterwards, because I know we've gone way over. We're like over 2 hours. So Marlena, Any last words of wisdom for us? I mean, there was so much already on the call, but anything else you want to share with us about
Yeah, just
the bracelets or the wall hangings or just anything about feng shui?
yeah, I think like, like we went through the call today and the women, maybe there was confusion. The women get 2 bracelets, okay, both of them that you see, and then the 3 videos, and the men will get the 2 bracelets offered and the 3 videos, and then with each of the wall hangings, you'll also get the 3 videos, right? They're coming
Yep.
directly to your door. So this energy is coming to you. You have been reaching out for it, calling out for it. You want a solution, you want an answer. It's ready to be sent to you. So, think about what I asked earlier. If I was a bag of money, would I come to your door? What do you need at your door right now? You need grounding, protection, clearing, right? Grounding, protection, very important, and clearing. And it's here for you. So reach out, grab the items that are calling your name, okay? And get them now while the fire's burning. So there you go. I wanted to thank everyone for being here this long with us. I enjoy it. It just like, it felt like 15 minutes. But I know that Shefali, usually our calls are an hour and a half or an hour and, I don't know, 35, 40 minutes. But yeah, we needed to go over, I guess, today. So that's awesome. But I know you would love to, just do your thing, Shefali. So I thank you for having me here. And yeah, we'll go in the Facebook group if anyone else wants to ask questions. We may have to do another call, whatever it be, I'm available. So thank you so much, everyone. Shalom. Meaning
Awesome. Thank
peace.
you so much. Thank you, Marlena. Thank you, everybody, for all your questions. And again, please do, I'll have the recordings out in a little while, but go back and watch and listen again. Take a look at the special offer page. Just look at those beautiful bracelets and the beautiful wall hangings. Just gorgeous. And so much bigger, I think I'd have to say, for the wall hanging than I thought, because, Marlena showed us here live. It's absolutely gorgeous. So a lot of transformation change is possible for you personally and your space as well. So please do take advantage of the special offers. Use your gift codes. There are payment plans available as well. And it's shipping is included. I don't know what else I wanted to say about that, but great wisdom today on the call. That's why we went over, because there was so much wisdom. Where do we find the special offer? Well, if you're on my email list, you will get it, get the email. But if not, I'll put the link in the chat right now. There you go. So you can take a look at the special offer page. Again, the link is always with all the YouTube videos as well as, it's everywhere. You'll find it. But if you're on my email list, you'll get the email in a little while. It'll be a couple, an hour and a half, 2 hours. Okay. So thank you so much, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. We have a new guest speaker tomorrow, so please do join us. And for that, I'm excited about that call as well. So until next time, may you continue to be blessed with an abundance of joy, peace, love, happiness, prosperity, and radiant health. Sending you all so much love and blessings. Bye for now.
Bye,
Bye.
sweeties. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.